Hello, Bob Kane again. This is the second video in the series. Actually, it should have been the first, but like I told you yesterday, I was winging it, so I didn't have all these thoughts yesterday. Basically, and you'll see the link to this Google Doc down below, and what I'll keep in here are the videos. I should put some titles. I will add a title. That would make a whole lot of sense, wouldn't it? Not just the link. And then also, basically, to get started, there's three things you need that I know of. There may be more, which we'll add. One is the AI tool we're going to talk about, which is ChatGPT, which you will frequently hear me say it GTP, but that's wrong. It's GPT. And there's the link to download it. Everything you see me doing, I'm doing on my PC, but as far as I know, you can do all of it on your phone. Also, yesterday I searched and found what I think is a very good, highly rated transcription tool. The free version, you can transcribe 3 videos a day, which, especially if you're just getting started, that's more than enough, I think. But it's called Transcribe, and there's where to get it. The other, and I'm going to add a video at the end because I'm going to use Transcribe to transcribe this video and then put it across the bottom. One of the things I like about Transcribe, let me go back over here. I got to log in. Sorry. Forgot that I'd logged out. Okay. This is yesterday's video that I had Transcribe transcribed. Here's what I really like. You go to export it. They give you all these different formats. What I learned today is if you want to put the transcription below a video you make, you use this format right here. I'm going to call it sort. And it works great. It syncs up with your video. Fantastic. Okay. Anyway, back to where I was and what I was talking about. So, those are the things you're going to need. Notepad or any other text editor. If you're on a Mac, I don't know what their equivalent is. Never used a Mac. Never had the opportunity. There may be things we find in the future that we'll add to that. The other thing I mentioned yesterday was you want to include either 3 reels, which you have to transcribe if you're going to put them into ChatGPT. ChatGPT, free or pro version, cannot read a reel or a video. There's other AI tools out there that can, but ChatGPT is not one. So, if you have a reel you like, you put it over here in Transcribe, let it translate it, take the translation, download it in text, put that text in what we're going to do to teach ChatGPT about you. Okay, remember yesterday it said put 2 or 3 reels or posts into the information you're going to give them? That's how you do it if it's a reel. Okay, this is enough for now. I'm going to add a transcribe thing at the end, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so I said I would do an actual transcription using this Transcribe. It's very straightforward. Basically, we're here. So you can see start for free. And as I said earlier, if you do free, you get 3 transcriptions a day, which for most of us is probably more than enough. If you need more than that, then you may want to look for some other products because they're cheaper than this one. and probably almost as good. This is kind of the Cadillac of the group, though. Okay, but so anyway, we just log in. I've already been in here once. If you haven't, you can just, and you log in with Google, or you can use your email and everything else. Okay. There's the file I did from earlier this morning. But now we want to do a new one. So we go to Transcribe Files up here. All right, then you have three options. They call it Cheetah, which is the fastest transcription, but probably I have not used Cheetah. Probably not quite as accurate. Then we have Dolphin, which is 50% speed and 50% accuracy. And I don't mean that literally, but it's a compromise between the most accurate and the fastest. And then you have Whale, which is the most accurate. I'm going with Whale because, as you will see when you watch this video, I'm going to transcribe it and then add it to the bottom of the video. All right, so you have to browse your files, and it's down here. Free ChatGPT 2. Open. It's loading up the file. This can take a while, so I'm going to pause the video and come back. Okay, I'm back. That took about 15 minutes or so to finish its translation. So you can see up here, it's got a little check mark. Some things I forgot to point out when we first started. Here you tell it the language the video is in. And of course, it's got a long videos. You know, lots and lots of languages. I guess I should tell it English US. The other thing is, I opened this up. See down here, speaker recognition. What that is, if you have multiple people, and I haven't tried any of these, by the way. If you have multiple people, it can point out who's speaking. Recognizes which speaker is speaking. The other one is, which this to me is pretty phenomenal, it can, if the video is not in English, then it'll transcribe it directly into English from whatever language it was. That's pretty incredible in my mind. And then this last one is restore audio, which it says to use to eliminate background noise. But it also says it's only recommended if the files are poor audio. So, my file shouldn't be poor audio, so I'm not using it. I don't have multiple speakers, and I'm already in English. Okay, so it's loaded up the video. We can now say transcribe. This goes much faster. Give this a couple minutes. Okay, like you can see, it's giving us a countdown. We're almost done transcribing, not translating. And it's done. We got the little green arrow. So now I want to download it, which you do over here. Export. I want text because I'm going to use it in tomorrow's video. And I want SRT because I'm going to use it in this video. And you say, boom, download. And that takes no time at all. And that's it. So, leave any comments on how to make these better. All comments are greatly appreciated. That's it for today. I will do another video tomorrow so we can keep going. See you later. Bye.